My patient got stronger than ever at the age of 59. It took 16 weeks and 3 simple steps, and in today's video, I'm going to reveal exactly how she did it. This video is for anyone who believes it isn't possible to gain serious strength over the age of 50. You can use the plan in this video, regardless of your age, to get really strong in just a matter of weeks. Now, before I show you the advice I gave to my patient, I just need to make you aware that it's not going to be suitable for everyone, so do get checked out before you give it a try. And if the exercises I'm going to reveal today cause you any pain, just avoid them. The first and most important step for improving my patient's strength was to implement a whole body resistance training routine. The plan we followed with my patient involved 3 workouts per week, targeting the whole body. We prioritized compound exercises, which are exercises that target multiple joints and muscle groups at the same time. And we worked her really hard. She worked to the point of fatigue during every workout. We tried to work about 8 exercises per session if she could handle it, 3 sets for each exercise, and we worked in the 10 to 30 rep range. And when she got to the end of each set, the trigger to stop was the fact that she only had 1 or 2 reps left in the tank. That meant every set was pretty tough. Now I'm going to show you a sample of one of the workout days to give you an idea of what we did. She did goblet squats to build strength in her quads and her glutes. She did Romanian deadlifts to build strength in her hamstrings and in her lower back. She did the shoulder press to build strength in her shoulders and at the back of her arms. We used push-ups like this to strengthen her chest and arms. She did lateral raises to build strength in her shoulders. We used calf raises to strengthen her calves. And she did the good old bicep curl to build strength in her arms. Before we go any further, I just want to tell you about a very special bonus I've created for viewers of this channel. It's called the Complete Guides to Building Muscle and Strength over the age of 50. And if you're someone who is a little bit confused about how to go about starting the process of building muscle and strength, you don't know what equipment to use or what exercises to choose, this is perfect for you. It's an exclusive 25-minute video that you can't find anywhere else, where I teach you all the ins and outs of building muscle and strength specific for people over the age of 50. So it's one of the best things I've created. I'm giving it totally for free to viewers of this channel. All you need to do is scroll down below this video. There's a link in the description where you can sign up. I'll send you the video straight away and you can get started. It's some of my best info, and if you use it, I hope you enjoy. The second step to helping my patient get the strongest she'd been at 59 was to increase her protein and calorie intake. Now, if we have more muscle mass on our body, we're going to get stronger as a result. So we didn't just want to do exercises with my patient, we also wanted to address her nutrition. First, we looked to address protein intake. Now, when I tracked my patient's protein intake over the course of a couple of weeks, she was eating on average just 20 grams of protein every day. Now, that's nowhere near enough to be gaining significant muscle mass. So I had a look to see what we could do to improve that. Now, if you look at the government guidelines, they reckon that your recommended daily allowance of protein should be about 0.8 grams of protein per kilogram of your body weight per day. But a direct quote from a 2015 study said there's now mounting evidence that that is not even enough to keep older adults healthy. They might need more simply just to maintain their muscle mass. So what I did instead is I tried to encourage my patient to aim for somewhere between 1 and 2 on the very upper end grams of protein per kilogram of body weight per day. Now, in the end, we settled at about 1.3 grams per kilogram for her, and that meant she was eating roughly 100 grams of protein per day. She split that up into 4 smaller chunks of 25 grams of protein, and it basically meant she had 1 small helping of protein per meal, so 3 meals plus 1 high protein snack each day. In addition to increasing her protein, I also recommended to my patient that she increased her calorie intake as well. We did this to match the increase in her metabolism as she started the resistance training. Resistance training stokes your metabolism, which is a good thing, but if you don't eat any more food, you end up sometimes in a calorie deficit, which means she could be actively losing weight. Now, while that might sound like a good thing, it's actually almost impossible for most people to gain muscle and lose fat at the same time. So if the weight on the scale is dropping, that means you're probably not building as much muscle as you could. Now, we didn't go crazy. We just added an extra about 250 calories per day to her diet, which meant that her weight stayed stable, but it also looked like she was adding muscle at the same time. The third and final step to helping my patient get super strong was to increase her optional physical activity. Now, optional physical activity is any time you choose to do something physical where you could have had a choice to do something not physical. If there was a choice between taking an elevator or the stairs, she took the stairs. If there was a choice between walking and getting a lift, she walked. She also chose not to use her arms when getting in and out of chairs. So if there was a choice between any lazy option and something active, she went with the active option every single time. Now, while this didn't really make a difference to her muscle mass, it did improve something called functional strength. And functional strength is strength that's relevant to the things we do every day. Strength that helps you get in and out of a car, it helps you climb stairs, it helps you walk up hills. She had that in abundance by the time we'd finished. So combining these 3 steps made a massive difference to my patient's life. And if you'd like to see some of the actual workout routines we used to help her get super strong, I've got tons of them to show you in my brand new lifelong mobility program. There's a link for it in the descriptions box below. But thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.